Hello, my name is ggforgoblinguide, bringing you another Modern League. Today we're doing something a bit special. We are in my brother's account, and we're playing one of his favorite modern deck, which is Amulet Titan. So, in his list, he's running 2 Cavern of Souls, 2 Valakut, because he likes to do the turn 1 combo kill. Also, what? Sorry?
Turn 2.
Turn 2 kill, sorry. As you can see, I didn't play this deck a lot, so I'm not too familiar with the deck. And also, he's running Reclamation Sage in his main deck for the Blood Moon matchup. So I'm gonna be playing with him today. He knows the deck a lot better than me, so most of the plays he will be commentating, and yeah, let's get into the league.
All right. So I started playing this deck for about a month now. I used to play Valakut Scapeshift Titan for about 2 or 3 years. This is a little bit more complicated than that, obviously, but the flavor is still kind of the same. So here we have a lot of lands. We do have ramp and we do have an amulet. So if we can find Summoner's Pact, a Titan, or a Vesuva, we can get Titan turn 3, I think. So I think I'm gonna keep this just because we get 3 or 4 draws to draw into one of our 10 outs. And if we do get other cards that can draw into stuff set, pretty good. I'll keep this.
So obviously this hand is not great because we cannot play a spell turn 1, but we do have an amulet with 2 bounce lands, so if we do draw a Dryad or a Titan, we can actually play them really fast. So that's pretty good, and we're on the play also, so having a tap land is less... it's not worse than if we were on the draw, having a tap land in the Titan deck. So I hope this is not a Grill mid-range.
Might be
Hex Drinker. Alright, so maybe this is weird stuff, Grill mid-range, I don't know, but...
So that's good. We did find our Summoner's Pact, so we'll be able to get our Titan out if we can ramp fast enough. So here I'm just gonna play Sakura Tribe Scout, using my amulet to untap my Castle Garen Brig, and hopefully next turn, if Sakura Tribe Scout doesn't die, we can Titan.
So that's pretty good, that's a turn 2 Titan. Just hope he doesn't have a kill spell.
So that's gonna be a turn 3 Titan if... Okay, so our Sakura Tribe Scout is gonna die.
Yeah.
But we'll still be able to get 4 Titans, so it's not too bad.
Unless they play a Blood Moon.
Yeah.
So, not too sure what my opponent deck is. Like, could be John or Gruul mid-range, but either of those decks don't play Hexdrinker normally, so still not sure what we're facing. But Windswept probably telling me this is more Gruul mid-range than Jund.
So here I decided to Bajuka Bog to exile their fetch land so they can't get too much value with Ren. And at the same time, I didn't want to expose my forest to something like Pillage if they do play that, or something like that.
And also it exiles the land.
Yeah, yeah.
So that
I didn't
means...
want Ren to get value.
Yeah. And maybe they don't have a 3rd land, so... That'd be great if they just have 2 lands. Thinking they were going to Ren.
Well, that's fine.
Never mind that. So now we hope for no Blood Moon, no Pillage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this is a Naya mid-range. I saw some list. It's pretty much you run the core list of Gruul mid-range, but you have also Stoneforge Mystic and Path to Exile.
Okay, so we did find an Azusa. That's pretty good. Gonna allow us to fun stuff this turn. Start with Simic Growth Chamber. So here, since they're tapped out, I'm just gonna play my Azusa. Get my land drops in. So now we have one more land drop. I'm gonna bounce my Bajuka Bog and play my Boros Garrison, so that way I can make mana, or I can get a Vesuva, make mana for to give my Titan hate. That's it. Frig. Titan.
I want to get like a basic forest in case they Blood Moon. Because I know they do have Magus of the Moon in some list. So...
Fortunately, I tapped my mana wrong here. I should have kept a red up. But we're gonna have to get Vesuva and Bajuka Bog. I mean, Boros Garrison. Move on Boros Garrison, player Stronghold.
This is the joy to play Amulet Titan on mtgo. It's harder than paper because you have so many triggers and interactions you have to do.
My Titan. Bounce my Vesuva. Unfortunately, we lose a mana. I could go face and deal 8 damage, or I could kill Ren.
Doesn't really matter, I think.
If they can't Blood Moon us, or if they can't really deal with Titan, we either way. So I think I'm just gonna go face.
Yeah.
Put into 6 and just get my 2 basic forest and keep that Blood Mooners.
Yeah. If they had Blood Moon, they probably would already played it, but,
yeah, but
I mean if they top deck it, we just lose the game.
I can't lose from this point.
Yeah.
I just get my forest, so I'll just
in your hand.
put up 2 snow forests.
Yeah. I honestly don't really see how they can get out of this one unless they have
a way to kill Titan.
Double Bolt or Path to Exile. But from what I remember, they're running like 2 paths in the main, so
if they do kill Titan, kind of in a rough shape.
Yeah, Double Bolt. Helix.
Okay.
Alright, now we have to draw another Titan, or at least a way to get one.
So I think here I'm just gonna block and trade because I don't really care about a Susan anymore.
You're gonna lose the game from Hex Drinker.
Yeah.
So good.
I could kill Ren using Slayer Stronghold, Boros Garrison, but I think killing their
Hex Drinker
is way better.
a lot more problematic than Ren and 6. Especially if you Bujikabog Bolt and Helix, you won't even have any spells to retrace. So now we're looking for another Summoner's Pack. Titan. Cavern of Soul, not great. We're not doing much, but our opponent has a slow clock far, so just need them to not draw Bloodbird into Magus of the Moon and stuff. Alright, probably drew a land. Seal of Fire. Sure.
Okay, that's pretty good. So I can attack Ren. It's not the best thing ever, but at least we're doing something.
Unless they have Helix Bolt. Oh no, they cannot. They need to have a path.
I might as well drop my lands. I wonder if I should just go for face.
Honestly, I was wondering the same thing. Like, you have 3-turn clock.
Yeah, 3-turn
clock. But because of that...
I don't want Clotis to be online.
Like, the Clotis is gonna slow you just enough to... like, just eat everything, draining us for 1,000,000 damage. Well, actually, the graveyards are kind of low in cards.
It's getting, the graveyards are getting low. I still have Vesuva to Jukabog myself if I need.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's only one card in my grave.
I think our opponent is flooding a lot. And honestly, I think this is a bad matchup because they're running like the Corliss of Grill midrange. But so far, we're not.
We got lucky we didn't get a Blood Moon effect yet.
Like I said, I'm not sure they're running pure Blood Moon. I think this is a more like Magus on the Moon. So. Kill the run, I guess.
I should have given it Vigilance, but I don't think it.
Well, the only thing that matters is Bloodbraid Elf, yeah. I mean, Helix, Fire. Yeah, we need to draw a Titan or else this game's over. It's draining us slowly, but Claude is doing the job.
The plus side, if we do get a Titan with double Amulet, we can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Barley kill. Okay.
So this is bad.
Yeah, that means we
have a big clock. Actually, we're dead next turn. That's Claudius is 2, Ren is 3. That's 4. They're 1 of people. So
we had gotten there a little bit earlier.
If they have 1 burn, we're dead. Yeah, I think they're splashing for Helixes, Stunforged Mystics, and Path. That's pretty much it. and the sideboard stuff. Like Core Fire Walker.
Got 2 cards in hand. Plus.
Bloodbraid.
Oh,
No, just activate.
Okay. We got 1 more draw.
So we need to draw Titan or
Summoner's
Pact.
I mean,
yeah.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, let's go to game 2. So, sideboarding against Naya midrange.
Oh, I think I want trackers. I want Beast, Blood Moon, Magus.
Dismember, I think, is pretty good.
Yeah,
So
Dismember
0.
is good.
Well, we didn't see any Magus, but
Yeah.
from the list I saw doing a 5-0, it was a Magus list, so
I'm not sure Force is worth it, just that we didn't see a Blood Moon. Probably have some, but
either guess for sure.
Yeah. Now the question is what to cut. I'm gonna cut on lands. I got 2 caverns because they don't do being a color source. Go down to 29 land. At the end of the
Never played a deck with more than 20 lines, so we're good to go. Except for Pioneer in Modern.
I'm gonna cut on a couple scouts. Bolt and all removed.
Ren 6.
Yeah, because of Ren 6, I think I'll.
But what's surprising is I actually saw that they were only like 1 or 2 Ren 6, and they got one of them. So
they do have a lot of bolts and
helixes, yeah.
But I think
they're
might not bring them all in.
They're probably gonna cut some helix.
And because she doesn't do anything besides Ren.
Yeah. Probably gonna cut some copies of Helix, because in this matchup, most of the time it's gonna be a Lightning Strike.
Okay, so we do have Teleria OS, we do have Ramp, and Dread can get us out of a sticky situation if we do go against Blood Moon, so I think I'll keep this. And we do have enough lands for...
Seems like a fair hand. Well, turn 2 Explore and turn 3 Dryad is always very good.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you just gotta draw the Titan after that, but this deck has so many ways to draw a Titan. Yeah, we have Teleria, so that's fine. Just need no Blood Moon effects. I think this version of...
You have a basic, so it's not the end of the Blood Moon.
Yeah. I think this version of Gruul / Naya midrange is worse against us because they're running less Blood Moon effects and more like Stunned Forge Mystic, which we don't really care. Like Battle Skull doesn't do much against Amulet Titan because 6's vs of 4/4. Well, pretty easy.
Mulliganing to 5. Might be looking for some kind of Blood Moon effect.
Yeah, but honestly, after playing this deck quite a lot while Gruul midrange, sometimes just small to get like 2 lands and a ramp, because most of the time you're playing like between 20 and 24 lands, so that's not a lot.
There's a lot of ball in that version, right?
Yeah, they're running it.
Okay. Your Amulet 1 turn too late. That's kind of sucks, but it's okay.
Yeah, I think we can
here
play...
I'm just gonna explore, play a land, play Amulet.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, you had to play Forest, Explore, and Amulet.
That's that's a big misplay. Gonna be a turn late.
TGO misclick.
Yeah.
Well,
we're gonna be short a land now. Nice.
This is the joy of mtgo. Stoneforge Mystic,
if
probably.
It's a Stoneforge, I'm not too scared about that.
Goif.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a baby Goif.
So yeah, so now
we have Titan next turn.
Yeah, we do definitely have Titan next turn. I want my Dread in play. Relic Tree. So I think I'm just gonna Forest, play Dryad, play Simic Growth, or run out of the land. I'm definitely bouncing my bounce lane. I want it for.
Yep.
Or if we don't find a land, I'll. Well, now I have Titan and a Summoner's Pact. I'll just play my. Probably would have done it either way because I already have the Summoner's Pact, but sometimes you want to keep your Tellarioist.
Well, you can always bounce it if you need to.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna block that. I don't really care about damage.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have a way to deal with my Dryad, I'm probably just gonna win next turn. Might be holding up mana for Pat. Gonna Pat my Titan, but since we have so much Titans, we have the mana, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, and their disruption is not great so far, and their pressure isn't great either, so we still have a lot of time. For now, yeah, just play Titan. If they do have a path, play another one after.
Yeah, so since we have another land drop, this makes us 2 mana, makes us 3, so if we can make 3 mana here, we can cast another Titan. So I'm just gonna get another bounce land and a Valakut. Bounce last. But there are, I'm pretty sure I can kill him this turn. I'm not even gonna worry about the torment.
Yeah, and honestly, it's a 2-3, so not too worried about a smaller, bigger bear.
Cranberry, yes. I'll just replay Garen Brig.
Alright, so Titan number 2, and
I'm gonna get my haste, give haste to one of them. I might path it, but it's not the end of the
world. Our board is pretty solid, and I think if they did have the pad, they probably would have used it earlier.
Yeah, but I mean, no matter what we do here, they're just dead. They might have had a pad for Dryad to stop the Valakut triggers. They might have had a pad for maybe one of the Titans, but we have so much stuff here. And we didn't even use a Summoner's Pact, so we don't lose the Blood Moon.
Alright, so they did have that.
Now we get a Valakut trigger, and we have an attack with our Dryad.
Yeah,
they're
so
just
they're yeah, they have.
unless they have something to kill the tracker.
Well, don't think so with just one red and slash green.
I guess I'll bounce area west. Auto attacks, 2.
Alright, so I guess we're going to game 3.
A lot of times, not lucky, but that's what you hope for with this deck. They didn't have a Blood Moon in game 1 or 2, so we got kind of lucky too.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're even.
Maybe they're just not running.
Yeah, maybe they're not running Blood Moon and they're just Naya value stuff.
If I knew for sure that it had no Blood Moon, I would have played game 1 differently. And
Yeah,
probably would have won, but
honestly, it's like we didn't see much so far. Like Renin 6, Claudus, Ormgoyf, Bolts, Helix.
I think it would be weird if that kind of deck didn't run.
Yeah,
Moon.
I'm pretty sure.
We do have a lot of colors.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is the Naya mid-range with like Stun Forward and Magus, but maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, here we only have 2 lands and no green source, no bounce land, so I'm just gonna pull. Okay, we do have 3 lands. One of them is a bounce land.
Amulet turn 1.
We have an amulet turn 1.
Turn 2 explore.
So
not bad. What do you want to put back though?
might seem stupid, but I think I might. There might be like a line where I summoner spec for my only Azusa and just go Azusa, bounce land, Titan. But I mean, our matchup is so good against them. I think I'm just not gonna go for the risky line. I'm gonna put back Summoner's Pact, go land, Amulet, or Titan. That.
Our matchup is good or bad?
Good, I think, if they don't have Blood Moon.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If this is a no Blood Moon deck, it's like playing against John with no discard spell. So that's a very good matchup, but
as long as they don't have a Blood Moon effect, it's good.
Brawl? Seal of
So
Fire?
I really don't care about that.
They did not sideboard out their Seal of Fire. Seems weird to me.
They probably wanted to kill our Tribe Scouts.
Yeah.
But we took those out. Like, obviously it's funny, we just drew a tracker and it's the only card in our deck that it kills, besides Souza also.
Yeah, Souza we don't really care. Well, they can respond to the first trigger of the bounce land, so
yeah,
I guess
we can play around Seal of Fire.
Yeah.
Now we only have God Farm as our only source, so I'm just gonna play it, bounce it, explore. We do lose a trigger, but I think it's not the. I mean, a land drop. We do lose a land drop this. I just want to draw into that I can just have on. Okay, kind of sucks. Right, so here I'm just gonna Vesuva their stomping ground.
Yeah.
I could have done that with my Explorer. That's kind of a misplay. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's definitely, that's 100% a misplay.
Like, copy the stomping ground, explore.
Play explore, play or something else. I didn't think about it.
Alright, so we got 4.
So I'm just gonna suicide a tracker here, I think.
I guess, yeah.
Or is it even worth it?
Well,
I'm playing.
I guess doesn't really matter because you're never gonna be able to protect it. So.
I'm just gonna use my mana this turn because next turn I can play tracker, play a land.
Yeah.
I can Seal of Fire in response.
So yeah, I think since we have the second one, it's fine to play the first one.
And Tracker's not our plan anyway, he's just traction.
Yep.
Right here.
And they're really not doing much. So far they played Tilted, that's it.
They might be looking for Blood Moon, but doesn't seem to have it.
Well,
Unless
yeah.
they got
Even
really
they
unlucky.
do have it. Gonna direct.
If they Blood Moon themselves right now, they only have red.
Yeah.
So it's pretty shit. The language.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna Tracker, play field, pass the turn.
Next turn is gonna be prime time unless they have something. Bolt.
That's fine. I read that.
Yeah. Seems weird. I think they don't have much to bring in because they kept Seal of Fire and Lightning Bolts.
So unless if they don't have a Blood Moon effect here, I'm gonna take over. Okay. So we drew our only way to get haste. That kind of sucks. But at the same time, still gonna get so much value, and we have another Titan next turn. So
Yeah, I think we just go for the value plan.
still gonna bounce my bounce. I always want green bounce. Well, could just go the Feel of the Dead route. Have a Titan next turn. I'm just gonna get Valeria West in a Growth Chamber. So that way we have all our different plans, but we also get the possibility of Valeria West event. We need it. Might as well crack a clue here.
Yep. I really hope though they don't have a Blood Moon. Well, doesn't really. They need
they
to
do
have
Blood Moon,
Blood
I can still
Moon
have Titan.
and Path.
Yeah.
So yes, we're fine.
I'm gonna return log.
Path.
Yeah, that's fine. Now we have two. I wonder where it was last game. Oh, it might have been exiled by Clotus.
Yeah, I think that's probably that.
Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna Titan next turn. Blood Moon effect, obviously, but Field of the Dead in play. Titan gonna take over. And we can give her Titan haste.
Battle Skulls.
That's the.
It's not gonna cut it.
That's absolutely doesn't do anything.
I think our opponent's actually playing the deck I'm talking about, but they just didn't draw any Magus.
Okay, so zombie. I want my Burrows Garrison in play, so I'm just gonna tap something else.
Yeah, I think the game is over now.
Make sure I don't tap idiot.
Well, let's say they do have another path. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I still have.
Yeah, grab another field.
I didn't fight in the other field, fortunately.
Probably should have, I think.
Yeah.
This matchup pretty grindy. I think the second field would have been good.
Yeah, that's definitely. Okay. Ace. Out, so trouble. I'm just gonna go for value. We have our fetch. We need to get our second basic.
Did you play your land this turn?
I did, yeah. Forest Garrison to give him haste. But we don't have another land drop.
Well,
But
yeah,
we
you could
could
play
we could
explore into rot form, then next turn Trollero West, and
yeah, but I can do that next turn anyway.
yeah, I guess.
I can use Teleria West next turn.
And I guess you want to hold your foothills in case they do have limit.
I could explore.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't really.
Oh, okay.
Wow, another Titan, sure.
So I guess I'll just Bojuka Bog them.
Yeah. Yeah, now they need a lot of stuff.
They need, yeah, something good.
Maybe they're going to Ember Cleave us.
I don't want to F6.
So I know they're running Ember Cleave.
I definitely don't want to F6. A Blood Moon here.
I want to see the Ember Cleave just for fun.
Even if they do have Ember Cleave, I have like...
Yeah, I know, but it's just for fun.
18 toughness on board. Okay.
Yeah, game is over.
I mean,
even if they have another path, we have another Titan, so...
Swing.
And we do have Reclamus and Sage for the Battle Skull, just...
I don't want to BM them. Like this. So here, if we needed the damage, I could have went Teleria West, Summoner's Pact for a Dryad, get a million Valakut triggers.
It's pretty much overkill.
But yeah, at this point, it doesn't matter.
If it was a real competitive tournament, we've probably done that, but don't want to take too much time.
Any way that they can get out of this.
Don't want to waste time. Well, they have a path. They actually survive.
Get a lot of we can do the Dryad.
14.
We can do the Dryad play after.
Yeah.
After the main combat. They gain 4 up to 13. They take 14 damage. They're dead to just...
No, because they would block a zombie and pat your Titan.
Oh, if the Titan died, you're right. But then I would have 2 Valakut triggers. These 2.
Helix, well, they're still... No, they're not dead. Oh yeah, they were. Yeah. Alright, so... Game 1, a lot of misclicks, misplays. But honestly, Titan decks, you have so many different choices sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure I'm always making the right line. Because there are so many lines, like when you have the option to get...
Well, except when you play Forest and not play a Castle Garrick Bridge.
That's not a different line, that's just a misclick, or a misplay, but... That's not even a misplay, it's just a misclick. But when you do have the option to get so many different lands with your Titan or Summoner's Pact for a Souza or Dryad, there's a lot of lines you can take. It's easy to miss the optimal line. But thankfully, we didn't get punished too hard that match. We were able to win. Okay, so we do have 4 mana in our lands. We have Ramp, 2 Summoner's Pact. We need to draw either 1 bounce land or
on the player
or 2 lands.
Lurus?
Yorion.
I saw other lists of Yorion recently. Recently, one of my friend was playing Jeskai Yorion. Don't know if we're playing against that, but pretty much like Jeskai, good stuff. Alright, this is not Jeskai. Alright, Maybe this is the Titan deck, Selesnya Titan, with all your lands and stuff.
Yep.
Like Talia's loot, Talia, Guardian of Thraben, Aether Vials. But I think I think if we exclude Path to Exile, this is actually a pretty good matchup. Because there are small creatures, is not doing much, and we play our Titan so much earlier than them. Like, they're more a value deck than an aggressive deck.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm just gonna play my bounce land to bounce my Vestige and replay Vestige here. I don't mind not having my bounce land in hand because I don't have an Amulet, and I do have a Vesuva just in case I draw an Amulet to copy my. If we do draw an Amulet here with 3 land drops, we can 100% cast Primeval Titan next turn. We'd be lucky. If not, we'll drops and cast them.
Another Reclaimer is pretty fine.
So they got the Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, Ghost Card is pretty annoying.
Kind of sucks, but if they let us untap, I can Vesuva the land that they Ghost Quarter in response.
Yep.
Save the bounce my land, so I can save my land. So I'm just gonna play Field. Up my activity.
We're gonna do some ramping.
Yeah.
Alright, so not too bad for them. They have 5 mana now, I presume. So this might be Titan next turn.
A lot of Reclaimers.
Well, if their hand is like 3 Titan and stuff, their hand is pretty good.
Well, now since they have Ghost Quarter up, I'm just gonna leave one guy untapped in case they. Obviously, it means I can't play Titan this turn, but I wouldn't have been able to.
They're just going to Ghost Quarter it, so
yeah, exactly.
Well,
so I can't pay for Pact and play a Titan next turn.
And also, maybe they're going to tap out to play their Titan, so
yeah.
This might give us the opportunity to escape the Ghost Quarter.
My plan was to Summoner's Pact for a Dryad and ramp up, and next turn pay the Pact and play Titan. Valakut, clear the board. But since I can't pay Pact and Titan next the lands I have currently, I'm gonna play my bounce land.
Yeah, and hope they don't have a Titan in the hand.
We're gonna keep ramping. They're doing what they want to do.
Alright, so they have a lot of lands. They did have a 3 Reclaimer hand, so that's pretty good.
And it's a lot of ramping.
That's a lot of lands. Yeah. And our hand was pretty slow, especially against a Ghost Quarter. Not great.
If it wasn't for Ghost Quarter, we could have Titan last turn, but I think if they don't do anything too bad next turn, we'll be fine. They're gonna have a lot of mana. So they're going for the field route. I don't really care about that.
2 fields.
That's kind of scary.
Alright, so no Titan for now.
We're gonna have a lot of zombies.
Well, I prefer to have a Steve than a Titan, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna make a lot of zombies. They can do Sack Steve and double activation. That's pretty good.
6. But because it still have the ghost quarter,
yeah, they can do double activation and ghost quarter or land.
Okay. And play this. Yeah, because of the ghost quarter, it's kind of tough. Can't do the Triad plus Titan. I'm gonna play Stronghold Titan.
Yeah, when you're gonna play the first Titan, like the second one will be easier to play it since you'll have a lot of lines. And are you going to get a good land or just ramp? Because they can ghost quarter your Fill the Dead.
Yeah, so no matter what they ghost quarter, I can flash in my Vasua to bounce it.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Maybe you just want to bait off.
So I'm gonna get
by getting
one bounce land to bounce my Crumbling Vestige. I tapped wrong again. I tapped my white source. So I'll just get Valakut. Probably passed it.
Well, you had to tap your white source.
No, I could have left one white floating, tap the black instead.
Yeah.
And then grab a bounce land, bounce Vestige, play it with a Sakura, make a red, my Titan haste. So that was a misplay.
A lot of tricky stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things you gotta think about. Well, let's just go Valakut till hope we don't get crushed by a million.
Well, we're gonna be at least 8 zombies.
They can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And they can ghost quarter their own land if they want to.
Yeah,
so they could make up to 8 zombies.
It's not bad. And if Titan doesn't die, probably.
Yeah, maybe. I know they're running Path to Exile too, so
yeah.
Maybe big board.
That would be the kind of paper magic where the playmat is pretty flooded. I forgot about the Flagstone. They made more zombies because Flagstone trigger.
Yeah. They have 3 fills in it also.
That's gonna hurt. I think.
Well, they don't have Valakut yet.
Yeah, but they can.
They can get it. Yeah.
Well, that's gonna hurt. I think we might be dead actually.
Well, they can grab 2 Valakuts
and start making a bunch of laptops. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
No, they can get 2 other. If they, I don't know what their list is exactly, but if they're running the 4 Valakut, they can grab 2 other ones.
Yeah, I don't know how many they run. They do have an 80 card deck.
They have an 80 card deck and they drew 3 Elvish Reclaimer.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
That's pretty lucky.
We had a pretty slow hand.
Yeah.
Bad.
I think we're going to game 2.
If this is a Valakut, oh yeah, Vesuva for Valakut 9. I don't think they made their land drop.
I think if they didn't have lethal, they would kill your Titans. So, well, they have 9 zombies. You cannot block them all.
Oh yeah. Super.
And they have a fetch land. Alright, so Titan stuff.
For Dismember for the Threads.
Aether Gust
Seems
for the
pretty
Titans,
good. Or anything else they got.
Aside
from that,
I think you want your Fill the Dead also.
I definitely want Fill the Dead. Out to Cavern. I don't think Bog is relevant.
Well, yeah, it is because their Reclaimer gets +2/+2 if they have enough lands, but that's pretty much it. It's not essential.
Gonna leave it. I think I'll take out Radiant Fountain next. Cavern Soul. Dark Sage kills Dryad, but that's the only.
Either Vial 2 if they're running it. But honestly, against a 80 card deck, it's hard to play around cards. Yeah. So most of the time, just want to be you want to do your strategy as fast as possible and don't bring too much hate. I think
I might need my explosives, but I'm gonna.
Well, it's pretty.
I don't really want to trim my ramp.
Pretty good if they have an army of zombies, but I think honestly to beat their deck
to the point where they have an army of zombies,
yeah.
Probably lost it.
I think in this matchup you just have to be faster than them because they have a lot more value than you. So just got to put that Titan first.
1 4
Well, you cannot turn to explode.
No, wait. Yeah, we can turn to by bouncing forest, playing forest.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll keep this.
And Summoner's Pact too.
Yeah. I don't expect them to have removal for this. Even if they did, I think that's a good. We have lands, we have ramp, we have like I said, my bounce land, my forest. Oh, hey, that's sweet. My area west. My bounce land in hand for next turn.
Yeah, next turn is gonna be a big turn. Unless they play Talia.
But that's the turn 3. It's gonna be a big turn on turn 3. We have 4 mana. Use 4 mana to play Amulet Dryad. We get land drops plus this. So we get 3 land drops, so we can actually play Dryad, Amulet, and a Titan.
Yeah.
Allowing us to give a haste to the Titan and double Valakuts for a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a pretty good turn 3. That's pretty gross.
But they have a Pack of Negation followed by Angel's Grace. Unless I messed things up here by misclicking. Going to discard because they have a bounce land that they didn't else.
Yeah.
So,
Tracker.
go for it. This. Land drop. Could have tapped this to play the land to make sure they don't kill this in response, but tapped out anyway.
Gut shot.
True. Oh. Still bounce my.
Yep.
They know.
Alright, so
I think that's a good. I do like having just all my ramp basically,
yeah.
except my explorer, and then we have some disruption.
Yeah, like I said, I think in this matchup you just want to focus to play your stuff as fast as possible, because the long game you're just gonna lose. Because their deck is very, very grindy. They have a lot of stuff to grind out the game.
Yeah, that's a mulligan for sure. We have no ramp, no disruption. Garen Brig 2. We need one. Definitely.
Oh.
So that's kind of a weird hand.
Yeah.
Don't have a green source.
You need a bounce land.
We have a vestige.
Risky, I think, but
It is very risky. But we do have double amulet, which is crazy if we get a bounce land.
yeah.
I think I'm just gonna keep it. Skip a fear.
And we're on the draw, so
Yeah.
I guess we have.
Don't need to Titan.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try not to play my vestige until I can explore at a green. I'm gonna start with Bajou. Oh, okay. So that's a bounce land, but it doesn't make
still
green mana.
doesn't get green.
Yeah, that's right. That's the only bounce land that didn't work. Need any green, basically any green source that comes tapped. Okay.
Yeah, did his job already.
Wonder if it's worth for vestige.
I guess you can bounce him back afterwards, so
Yeah.
just trying to draw a green source.
I need. Damn. I'm gonna be stuck on land.
You want to play your Boros Garrison to bounce back your Vestige?
But I mean, I can. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna bounce. I think. Oh, I'm gonna play Amulet. So if I find. Yeah, I kind of do need to have my here.
Because, yeah. Let's say you draw Dryad. How are you gonna play it?
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
it really sucks to keep my bounce land in play with 2 amulets. But I need mana.
yeah.
No, I'm not gonna dismiss that. Obviously.
Nope.
That's just a filler card. I have a card deck.
Yeah. Well, so far, it looks like we played against like 3 different decks.
Yeah. Game 1 was pretty crazy.
Oh, that's very good.
Okay, so now.
That is very, very good.
Man, that's. We have 3 plus 4. 7. Don't have enough for Fierce plus Titan, but the fact that we drew. And I'm just gonna play my bounce land. A lot of mana, play both my creatures, and bounce my.
Yep.
Next turn, play.
Seems good. And our opponent's not doing much also, so that's fine.
Have Dismember up if the.
We even have a black source if we need to. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so now
call.
I'm guessing they're gonna take Dryad.
I don't know.
Even. Okay, but that's really good.
Yeah, we have Dismember. That's pretty funny card to have.
That is pretty funny.
It's a commander card, but it was played a lot before in Modern, but now it's, I guess, more of a sideboard card.
So now they're completely tapped out, and they're hoping at their Mind Sensor, but
yeah,
you have bad news.
Alright, so it's time. It's prime time.
Yeah, it is prime time. They knew what was coming.
Yeah. This is a thing that I talked about with one of my friends. Like, when you're playing Titan, almost everybody just concede right away and don't even like.
Even if you don't have any way to kill them or anything,
yeah.
If they don't have an answer for it, you get so much value, and if you get to attack next turn, it's just over.
Yeah, but the thing is, sometimes just a top deck answer like a path, and then you have nothing.
Sometimes people concede with like 5 or 10% chance to win.
Yeah,
they might have an out. They just don't want to waste their time, I guess. I've had somebody play a turn 2 Titan because they thought I had the kill. Obviously, I didn't have the kill. I just played a Titan on turn 2. But at the same time, having a 6/6 trample that gets you land on turn 2, a pretty good way to win. So now,
if we had a untapped land, would be an amazing hand.
We don't have untapped land on turn 1.
That's still fine.
We don't get to play a Souza, but we have the ramp, we have the Titan, we have the lands.
Yeah,
so.
and we're on the draw, so we might draw a land too. So maybe we're playing against an Euro deck. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. You want to force a negation that?
They could. Some people do.
Yeah, actually, it's happens a lot of the time.
We do have a lot of ramp. We don't even need the amulet to play our Titan. We have enough land.
Yeah.
We have enough mana. We just get to resolve in a Souza.
If this is Timur Euro, we have a lot of time. Because it's more of a grindy deck than a disruptive deck.
I might bounce. Next turn, play a Souza. Might not resolve.
Probably gonna remand it.
And our mana leak.
Rujigappa is actually very good in this matchup because of Euro.
I don't really care about ping. Probably gonna get. No, it's not. Okay, so now because it didn't get countered, they might have a removal, maybe not. But I'm just gonna play this like this. Trigger. This. Now they can't answer it, but we already made a drop, so it's.
Yeah. Yeah, they have Lightning Bolt. That's fine. Oh, this is Sultai Euro.
So fatal push.
So this is worse than the Timur list because they have a lot more disruption against our deck, but it's still a pretty good matchup, I think.
So now we don't really care about a Souza. She already did her job. She was kind of a bad summer bloom.
Yep.
But that's still good, and we can get Titan next turn. So.
They missed their 4th land drop. That's pretty good.
Might have some kind of counter like mana leak or remand.
I mean, remand is fine. Mana leak.
If it is remand, I don't care. If it's mana leak, it's kind of sad. Fine, but we do have Summoner's Pact, so still.
Well,
And they
I
did miss a
think
land drop.
I'm pretty sure they don't have a remand because they didn't have a land, and they would have remand our Asusa for sure just to draw their land.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they don't have
They
counter magic
I
unless
mean,
they just top the deck.
They probably would have mana leaked Asusa as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Unless they just wanted to use a fatal push on Asusa. That's possible. They wanted to leave their mana leak for. But I'm just gonna play it because I have the other one.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's gonna resolve.
I'm just gonna swing.
Pretty sure it's gonna resolve.
Sometimes much thinking is bad. Sometimes you just
concede.
And if this resolves, well, yeah, obviously we thought a lot about what they could possibly have.
I was pretty sure they didn't have a spell.
So in this matchup, I don't care about Radiant Fountain. I'm just gonna bring my second field.
Yeah, they missed their 4th land drop. They didn't have an answer, so I understand the concede.
So it's Sultai Uro,
it was just
right?
really funny. Yep, Sultai Uro.
So they're obviously gonna have Ashiok. So
yep.
I'm gonna bring in my tracker. The grindy matchup. I'm gonna bring in Negate. I'm thinking about. I don't think I want this.
Nah, it's not worth it.
Do anything. No. I don't think I really need Engineered Explosive. Maybe just for Ashiok or something.
Well,
not sure what I would be killing. Rexage saying
anything. The Sultai Uro is more of a graveyard deck, so they will be playing Ashiok for sure. Like milling themselves and exiling your grave.
I think I'm gonna bring in Pact.
I think Pact is honestly pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna trim some ramp. I
think Explorer is not great because when you get like you don't want to give them free spells to mana leak in the early turns.
Yeah, Explorer is okay. It's kind of good, but it's kind of not what you want to do.
And also they have the option to force it. So
yeah,
creature ramp spells are always better against.
I think Tribe Scout would be better than Amulet.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna trim an Amulet because I really want Tribe Scout.
And honestly, I don't think they're gonna keep their pushes. They have a lot to bring in. I think they're gonna trim on their push.
They might push for Dryad and a Susan.
Yeah, they might keep like some copies of them, but not all of them.
Okay, so this is interesting. So we have Cavern, we have Titan. Well, it's not really a Titan; it's a Summoner Spec. It does matter in this matchup because they can counter some.
Like a slow hand.
We don't have ramp,
but we have Negate and a Cavern.
Yeah. We don't. If we draw one piece of ramp, like Tribe Scout, the Triad, anything like that would be really good.
Honestly, I think this hand is fine.
Yeah.
Because
if I didn't have Cavern of Soul, I would not.
Yeah,
keep this.
Cavern of Soul is pretty much the only card why I'm willing to keep also.
Yeah.
Just make sure you have Negate for next turn.
In case they Breeding Pool Tap.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I think Negate is pretty important against their Ashiok. Well, Dryad is pretty good top deck.
100%. Then I'm in.
Girl? Yep.
Okay.
That's fine.
Tapped out, so Cavern.
Yeah. Another Pact.
I mean, since they don't have anything, I'm just gonna play strong.
Yeah.
You want my Stronghold in play. Eventually, if we have Titan enough minutes. I almost forgot to do my second which is really stupid. I forgot that this also gives you another land drop.
Yeah, this card is broken, honestly.
This card is really good. Okay. That's an Astrock.
Well,
that's not the end of the world.
if they minus, you can kill it, but if they're good, they're not gonna minus.
Good players don't.
Well, if you want to play your Uro, you're gonna minus.
That's true, but they would minus just to mill themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so they might have a fatal push or something similar.
Yeah, I mean whatever. I think just gonna attack it.
Yeah.
If they have it, they have it. You're not really.
I don't need my mana for anything else
yeah.
this turn. So...
And you have negate also, unless it's an abrupt decay.
Don't need. Have two. This.
Well, that's fine. You have.
So if I want to keep negate up, I need to play something.
Yeah, they're not attacking life total.
I'm shocking myself for no reason.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Like, if Uro resolve and they have a million cards in hand, you're already dead.
Already dead. I think.
Why?
Wait.
Maybe an abrupt decay or Aether Gust. Wouldn't be surprised to see an Aether Gust here.
Yeah. I mean, either way, I'm negate.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Negate that. If they want to force it, I mean, that's fine. They're gonna be at one card in hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Ashiok take 4, down to 1.
She's not dead, so she's still good. As long as she's alive, doesn't matter how much life she has. Pain in the ass.
Is Ashiok a girl or a guy?
I thought it was a girl.
I think it's a guy. Pretty sure it's a guy.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm not gonna assume this person.
Well, he doesn't have a face, so.
I thought it was a girl, but that's my bad.
This Planeswalker doesn't have a face, so. I mean,
yeah.
Just attack Ashiok. What else do you want to do? Play 1/1?
I'm thinking just playing my land. In case they kill it, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna attack it.
If they kill it and Ashiok survives, you're gonna have a lot of time to do stuff. Cryptic?
Might be cryptic tap or cryptic bound. Tap draw.
Tap draw, that's fine.
Okay, so I still get my land drops.
Yep.
This. Oh. As long as they can protect Ashiok.
They can. Now they can bring back Uro to block your Dryad. Oh.
No.
They abrupt gate and bring back Uro. That's
hurts.
gross.
That hurts.
Yeah. Ashiok is such a pain in the ass when you're playing Titan decks. It's your favorite card, right?
Honestly, I'd rather have Blood Moon. Oh, maybe not.
Alright, now...
Now we kind of need something like right now.
Oh.
And out is they attack. They tap their Titan. Then I play Empath, give it haste with Stronghold.
Yep, don't have the red. Well, you could top deck a Boros Garrison. That's one out. But now they have 6 cards in hand, so probably have some way to interact with your 1/1. Well, if you top deck Boros Garrison, you can bring First Impact Bat, name Elf. Well, Gilded that is not bad.
Because I didn't think about this earlier, I don't have my 7 lands, my 7 land names, because I played Celestia instead of Simgrowth. Another misplay.
Fact or fiction?
I don't want them to have fear.
Well, remember you have like infinite mana, and you have caverns, so you can just bounce back your cavern to play whatever.
Yeah. If they do get feel, I don't want. Force remain.
Yeah, play their field, make some zombies. Yeah, I think this game is pretty much over.
Yeah, we can draw Titans.
Yeah, it's 6-6, I guess. And we can start making zombies next turn.
Yeah, we're gonna be at 2. Oh no, we're dead.
Yeah, that's 10.
What am I talking about?
We took too much damage from Breeding Pool.
Yeah. Maybe if somebody can
Uh,
kill themselves with Breeding Pool. Okay. Like I said, Ashiok is the. Maybe Engineer's Close would have been okay for Ashiok.
yeah, and at the very least, you can just kill Uro or just kill
Yeah, we do have a lot of mana
like zombies.
colors. We're always gonna have at least minimum 3 colors, 2-3 colors. I think it's fine.
The thing is, you have to draw it. If they play Ashiok, you won't be able to Torloy or West grab it.
Maybe I should there, but kind of overkill. Okay, we don't have a Titan already. You have 2 fields, a lot of lands, and a Triad.
Yep.
Maybe it's time to just go field.
The field plan.
Yeah, I think I'm keeping.
Well, this plan doesn't rely on searching, so that's pretty good. If they have 7 Ashioks, we're
Obviously,
good to go.
this game's not all about Ashiok, but it is a pain.
Well, honestly, it's the only card that can slow us just enough that Uro wins the game.
Yeah, it slows us to a complete stop.
Yeah, like Uro is very, very powerful, but it's very slow. Like it starts to win the game by turn 5, 6. So if we can kill them before that, we're good.
Well, I don't really care about Asuza this game. I'm just gonna play her.
Yeah.
If she wants to remove it. Now I'm just gonna play my like this.
Gorse Quarter could be actually very good against their 3-color deck. We could, at some point, like prevent them from playing in Uro.
We're gonna ramping. We're gonna need names. 5 right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need to do something. Or a Titan. I would be happy with a Titan.
Maybe this is Ashiok time. Nope, just Cryptic time, I guess. Another Dryad.
Oh, I'm just gonna play my lands. A big damage. Offer up a Titan to sacrifice.
I mean, at this point, just play your creatures. They don't have mass removal, so...
I'm gonna keep this in hand. I can only play one of them, I need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fact or fiction?
So what do I want to... What do I want to get? I don't care if they...
I think like the worst card is pretty much Cryptic and Fill the Dead.
I'll give them...
But Life from the Loam gives them Fill the Dead anyway, so I think you gotta put them in the same pile, because no matter what, they're gonna get it.
If they go for value, they don't get their counters.
I think that's fine, honestly.
I don't really care about the counters, though.
Sometimes you want to to like tell them I care about your counters.
True. And if we do draw a Titan, they don't have mana.
So they can bring.
They get field. They can.
But they can dredge for loam if they want to.
The fact that they have life from the loam field means get real bit of field.
Yeah.
Order.
Well,
we don't really want.
We have 4 damage a turn. It's not bad pressure. Well, now arrow is quite annoying, but so it's probably going to be an arrow next turn.
Yeah. We're gonna get outvalued if we don't.
Yeah.
That's kind of good, but we don't have a land unless we ghost quarter ourselves.
I think I would ghost quarter ourselves, honestly.
Just start.
Yeah, start by attacking. I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, so now they could have. They don't really have a counter.
They have mana leak, but pretty much it.
Leak, oh yeah. I want to draw this, I think.
Well, they're gonna play arrow next turn, and they're gonna start by to do a lot of zombies.
Yeah, but I need an engine to start drawing.
I guess. But we're pretty far behind.
Yeah, we're far behind. Because odds are, if I put tracker at the bottom, we're just gonna draw some random land. Or even we're falling even.
Yeah. Loam.
Okay, so got back.
Field and a fetch, I think. Fill the Dead and Mystery in Forest.
Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't.
Well, it tells you right.
Yeah. Oh, they do have Cryptic.
Cryptic up.
No, I don't really want to give my tracker away for free, fortunately.
Yeah, you want to play into the free 2-for-1.
And it allows us to draw more land. Tracker, maybe. We find something like a counter or something else like a counter, like Titan. Maybe explosives. I'm not sure. Explosives. Maybe another tracker.
They're getting back Gus on top. Arrows coming back, they're gonna draw the Gust.
Yeah.
Pretty gross. So even your Cavern won't be able to stop the Gust.
We need to start making zombies. Maybe we just play with the tracker on the bottom, but it's just so good.
If we draw Titan now, would have been better at the bottom. But they had Cryptic anyways, so I think it didn't really matter. They had pretty much everything they wanted, so
yeah. The hand was really slow there, but
yeah.
I didn't think they would ramp so fast. And we didn't get any kind of value engine. Like Titan, Summon Respect, we didn't get anything. So I think I'm just gonna triple block here. All my dryads.
Yeah, they're just
if they
gonna be able
do
to take.
one out. Yeah, if they do
Yeah.
have removal, they'll save their
Well,
burrow, but they can only kill
we
one
know
dragon
they
still.
have cryptic for sure.
Yeah, that's true. They can bounce, but if they use cryptic, they have Aethergust. They have Aethergust and cryptic.
Yeah, I
Dude,
think.
we're just in this failure.
Yeah.
I don't really care about my dryads though. I think I'm just gonna block and off. He wants to kill one of them using Aethergust. Save his arrow using Aethergust.
The thing is, if he cryptics, he can play it back with a fetch. Just trade off.
But you can just recast it next
Yeah.
turn. I'm just gonna keep this in my because it gives us a recurring effect for Field of the Dead if we draw another land name. We're gonna start taking a lot of that damage from.
Yeah.
You do have Cryptic, tap my T. Maybe we're just dead here.
Yeah, I think we're dead. They can fetch. Get 2 other zombies. They just need 10. They're at 7.
Could have a Growth Spiral.
Actually, we're dead to 1 zombie.
Two. We have 7 cards in hand. I think we have like 0.01% chance to win. Might as well. Only one more turn. Cross some random land. We might take some zombies. I don't think we'll catch up to their million. We have a lot of land drop. Like a lot of land.
Yeah. That's true, actually. If we can draw a land, they won't be able to stop us. But they just need another cryptic and we're dead.
Okay.
If
yeah,
just
fine.
for fun, if we drew a land, we could
be
one,
so
two,
first land wouldn't do
three,
anything.
4, 5.
So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 land drops.
So 12.
One of them wouldn't do anything, so we would get
12
10.
zombie.
No, we get 10 zombies.
Oh.
So it would still not be enough. We have 9, 13, 14.
Yeah, they probably have cryptic too to bound to tap our team.
It's just over. Just got outvalued. Unfortunate. That's the thing with these land ramp Titan decks. The matchup against control used to be really good, in my opinion. But since the printing of Aethergust, it just completely flipped things. The combination of Aethergust and Ashiok makes it so hard to just go off and.
Yeah, I think that's why Titan decks are not seeing a lot of play right now, because Blood Moon, Ashioks, and Aethergust are running everywhere.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just.
Like, the deck is still very powerful, but the answers are also very powerful, so.
Yeah. I have Amulet, Ramp, a lot of lands. I'm gonna keep this. I kind of want to keep Explosives.
Oh, it's God Shadow.
Who's that?
He's playing Grixis Control all the time.
Grixis
or,
Control? So
well, any kind of control, but his favorite is Grixis Control.
I'm just gonna put back in. I want as many lands as I can, and I do want my Ramp.
Yeah, he's playing Grixis Control most of the time. Sometimes blue-red, sometimes blue-white control, but most of the time it's Grixis Control. Planes.
Lied to me.
What?
You lied
What
to
is
me.
going on? Well, I don't know. Maybe he's not recording right now. He's testing just for funds. Yep.
So, just give me a
So,
Titan.
death and taxes?
Maybe it could still be like Titan Vial.
Death and
Nice.
taxes.
Ghost Cord.
That's a pretty death and taxes to me.
Yeah. I think Titan Vial still plays Ghost Quarter, so it's still possible.
I guess, but unlikely.
It's still possible. Doesn't really matter. It's not like
Yep.
that we absolutely need 2 mana up all the time.
Yep.
Actually, pretty funny, but we can Ghost Quarter their Ghost Quarter to just get rid of it. And just, I think I'm gonna do it because I have extra lands. Kind of funny. But I honestly do think it's good.
Yeah.
Because they can Ghost Quarter
seems
a
fine.
double mana source later. And I don't want to. I don't want to.
Wanna play Arbiter? Well, face the consequences.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna pass here and play it end of turn.
Well, they have Vial, so they're not. Even if they don't have another land, they're still good to go.
Oh, we do need to draw something.
And they have a Giver.
We're not in the driver's seat just because
Nope.
we don't have anything to play.
We don't have anything, so.
Okay. Another Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, I think they're playing 4 of them, so not surprised.
Yeah, that's fine. Again, 2 life here. If they want to Ghost Quarter something, I don't really care.
Yeah, just need to hold mana to pay for it, so we can.
Oh,
does
they have double?
Does the tax add up?
Yeah,
or?
it does. It's stacked. Yep. Pretty sure it's that stack.
Yep.
Unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. We still have enough mana for Titan. And now we're just gonna Necro Tribe Scout up. Still need to draw something.
Yep.
Guess I'll play. I bounce my.
Yeah, just gaining life.
Maybe have maybe 3 more turns. Probably 2 more turns to draw something.
Well, no. Radiant Fountain gives us lives.
Yeah.
They need more. They need more creatures.
They're playing more stuff now.
Like even a Titan is not that great. Well, no, there's unfortunately really cannot search for it for something.
It's
so.
True. Don't have enough mana because of our.
Yeah. Another Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, that's fine. This time we can pay for it.
Yeah.
World. So Stoneforge is literally just a 2 mana 1.
Yep. Wow. They wanted more pressure, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. So hopefully they Ghost Quarter my Simic right now. That would be really cool. Okay. The reason I didn't Tribe Scout in the end because they could have just order something.
No response. Honestly, he's a pretty good player. I don't think he would make this mistake.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm just gonna play a Souza. I don't have mana for this, but it doesn't matter because I can bounce land in response. I can start blocking with Souza.
Yep.
Big defender. Or maybe he thinks I don't have an extra bounce lands.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but he's not.
Doesn't need that.
Yeah, it doesn't need to destroy it. Probably thought like, if he has another bounce land, well, so be it, cause that's nothing. It's not enough pressure, so.
Yeah. So now this trigger will bounce this. It doesn't do it. This trigger will bounce this. More land drop. Land drop here. They played 3 ghost quarters now, so I'm not gonna play around that anymore. They have more, they have more.
Well, they might have Path to Exile, but
I can pay for path.
yeah.
They're not attacking my mana base. So I'm not gonna keep up a bounce land.
So we're one short from being able to
I mean, I should have
Titan?
actually should have kept up a bounce land.
yeah, because we won't be able to play Titan. Well, we can play the Titan, but we cannot search.
That is true.
Another Snake Shaman.
If only we had red mana, we could have blocked every single. Everything.
Now you can play it to double block, I guess.
Gonna start double blocking here.
Weird game.
Not
like all his creatures are just for their stats. They didn't do anything other than that.
One that they were relevant one.
Well, yeah.
This didn't do anything.
Yeah. Thirstone Forge Mystic are just there to be 1/2s.
I think Arbiter's a really good card and it's balanced compared to Ashiok just because you're hurting yourself.
Yeah.
This is so bad. This is terrible. But he's still doing it just because Arbiter.
Oh my god, you still have the cards effect on, so every time you like zoom, it look like. Well, I think this is like the first time you connect to this computer, so.
I think I'm just gonna double block this. And only kill one. Probably gonna kill a Souza. I just need to draw, like, even a Dryad would be. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It was relevant in the end.
It doesn't matter if we don't draw anything, so.
Yeah, they attack for. Block 3. Protection. I don't like blocking mats. That's why I play Titan. Delicate. They'll need to draw something. We went through about 13 cards deep. that deep. Titan source, but
Path or dried, so we're dead.
yeah, we're dead. Gonna bring first.
Well, we weren't quite dead, but couldn't top deck anything to get it out yet. Well, if we top deck it exactly in Junior Explosive, maybe, but whatever.
Yeah. I don't think they run an artifact. Or they do have the sword. I don't really care about the sword, honestly.
But the vials, though.
Yeah, but I don't have that many cards. Most of my cards are lands. Can pay 4 for it.
I think I would bring Phil the Dead.
I think I'm gonna remove this fact. Searching is hard this time.
I wouldn't remove the Cavern.
Cavern. Sure if the yard. Think so.
Not really, no.
I want crackers. I think I want bailouts.
Well, they all seem fine. I think Fierce Impact is really bad. It's not great.
I think I think trackers. Tracker. Sousa's good, but this is pretty.
I like having Baloth against mid-range decks.
I do too, but I mean I don't even know what to take out right now. I don't want to over sideboard either.
Yeah.
I think Rex Age. I'll bring in trackers. This. I don't want to be stuck to Rex Age. Okay, so and kind of similar. We have ramp, we have the lands. Don't have anything else to do. Do have a draw. I don't really want to be stuck not doing anything, but at the same time I have my land. So if they start attacking
Yeah,
the base.
this kind of hand is always fine to keep, but not great.
I do have a lot of land. Or ghost quartering me. Hopefully draw into something. I can get it to a Titan pretty fast here. Cracker would be really
Nice.
that's we can't play Titan next turn unless we draw. Do you have a draw? No, we don't have any. Oh yeah, if we get the Sousa. Or and then another amulet.
Yep.
So they're going the Batterskull route, which seems bad. I think if they're playing the Sword of Feast and Famine, it would have been better, but sure.
Maybe they're not running it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible.
Ah, can play.
No.
Oh no, we don't have 2 lands.
Yeah, that's the only 2. I'm gonna play this. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to give my Titan haste because I struggle. But actually, no. If I play Growth Chamber, this, I can Flutter Struggle untapped, so I can haste my Titan. Might have a path.
It might be like path plus battle skull end of
I
turn.
think their clock is so slow. I'm just gonna play around path.
Well, battle skull is kind of a big clock, but
it's not that big. 5 turns. I don't really care. Or four turns. So here I can play my land drop, play Dryad, play my other land drop. Still have enough mana for Titan. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great, mana 6. Exactly 9 mana. Because I have 2 bounce land, I'm gonna level up some. Now even if they have a pad for my build, I will bounce land. And this line doesn't allow me to haste my Titan, but since I'm playing around pad, I'm just gonna grab this Talaria West and a field.
oh
Okay, so that kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world.
yeah. They need a path now to.
Oh, we got field. That's really lucky.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly 7 right now. Could have a path. If they do path, we probably won't get them. We have 2 basics. We have 2 more, so chances that they are on the top. Was it 4?
Yeah.
But if they don't have path here, I think we're. So I'm guessing they're gonna path. And in combat,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I want to. Fingers, land. That's not one. Okay, I'll take that every day.
2 lands in 4 first cards are pretty good.
It is a 30 land deck. Crazy. Well, we're gonna start making. That's really cool.
Well, they can kill your Titan.
Yeah, that's fine.
But their Haven Mind Sensor or their Germ
They
will
need to
have.
use 2 givers.
No,
Oh, wait, no. They can
cannot.
use giver to
Yeah,
save one of them.
they can double block and protect the Haven Mind Sensor if they want to.
But I have 8 land types, so I'm gonna bounce. Yeah, so they're gonna give back to get.
Yeah, like I thought.
Yeah, I did miss. Bounce the chamber. gonna start swinging. Flying. That's pretty bad. At some point we might have to start swinging. Maybe he Summoner's Pact.
Well,
Just desperation Summoner's Pact trying to get something.
yeah, maybe it's gonna be next turn actually.
Yeah. I don't care about batter scope. This combination of them, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Might have just went the route to. That hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Point is possible.
Well, you have to get extremely lucky, but yeah, so
I forgot to pick Ben.
just draw 4 cards, see what you would get. Yeah. Tracker wouldn't do it.
Well, I could have drawn.
Okay, 1 extra card.
Doesn't matter because they had gifter of ruin or giver of ruin to protect the mind sense.
Yeah.
From Valakut.
I don't know. Can Giver of Ruins give protection from
Colorless?
colorless? Yes. Right.
Valakut is colorless, so well, I mean, not most people, but it happened often that somebody would give protection from red. Will die, but
yeah, but they had 2, so they could try both of them.
True. But it does give protection from colorless. Giver of ruins.
Alright, so last round, we're on the play. Let's try to get a little 3 and 2.
I've been bit many times this league, just I never cast with all my land and my ramps. I'm just gonna mulligan.
And you don't have much ramp, honestly,
No.
except for Sekiro,
No.
so this is already
this
better.
Is literally the same hand, but with an hand.
And a Tolera
West.
West.
Have a Tolera West, but
yeah.
You can't cast it. Can't transmute. I'm gonna. Back of. Here. Grab Scout before. We need some kind of blue. Transmute. Gore was burn.
Oh, the best deck in Modern. Not even Goblin Guide. Doesn't work like that.
Damage. Going. Off to the races. Okay, so now I don't really want to play my amulet because I'm pretty sure I want to end explosives for 1.
Yeah.
Fortunately, have to be sacrificed. But that's how the cookie crumbles. We can't engineer explosive 1 and crack it right now, unless we play Amulet. I don't want to sacrifice my Amulet. So I'm play explosives. I always gotta make sure that sometimes
Yeah.
it happened a couple times where I tapped a mana, played when I had left floating, it felt like an.
Well, TGO always gets us sometimes. Sometimes you're just gonna win a game because of the program. Okay, getting Blaze. I have this mountain too.
Like delicate.
Yeah. Helix. Us.
So since I'm gonna go, so can I expect PRIMEVAL?
Yeah, I think you
So
block.
I'm gonna block. Not transmuting. Okay. You want my trash cow and ready to go next turn in case I draw a Titan. And if they had a 1-mana creature, I think they would have played it.
Yeah.
So I'm. Oh no! Obviously they wouldn't have played explosives.
Oh yeah, we did play that.
So either we keep explosives in play until next turn on their on their combat step, then we can't play time. Or we just crack it and play Tribe Scout. They're playing, and then they're gonna play their whatever. What do you think? You're the burn player.
Well, they have 5 cards in hand. Let's say they have Goblin Guide or Swiss Spear with like 2 bolts and a land. It's gonna be difficult to win. But they did play Helix, so I'm guessing their hand is a bit awkward. Like, probably have a lot of 2-mana spells or maybe an idle and stuff. I think their hand is awkward. So I think I would try to blow up right now and play the Sacred Tribe.
Sure. I think it's the end. 1 drop because they might have.
Yeah.
They probably would not have.
And if they have a Goblin Guide, you can draw. It gives you pretty much.
Yeah, I do want
a
them
card.
to play Goblin Guide, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Half my deck is land.
When I play against Amulet Titan, I prefer to have Monastery over Goblin Guide sometimes, just because you don't want to give your opponents too much lands.
Yeah.
Especially Amulet Titan.
For now, we're still at a healthy 16.
And we pretty much know for sure they don't have a Searing Blade also. Unless they top deck.
Alright.
Guessing they might play nothing or play an idle and pass turn. Bolt, so that's Skewer. Yep. Another Skewer, hold with Bolt. Oh, probably holding a Bolt.
Okay. So close quarter mana. I'm wondering if it's worth to just white source because they don't play. Get rid of all their white cards, Boros Charm and everything. Do you think it's worth it?
Well, they're gonna be able to cast one of them. The thing is, let's say they do have Boros Charm.
Oh yeah, because
we're gonna be at 6, then they kill us with 2 other burn spells. But honestly, I think it's better to kill it because
just right now, or
if they do have Boros Charm, we're gonna be dead anyways. We're gonna have one more turn, but
on their upkeep.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you do it at their draw step in case they draw their basic mountain exactly.
Okay.
Sometimes that happens.
But now they get.
But let it resolve, so they don't have an instant speed spell.
Okay.
Or they're dumb. I don't know. Sunbake. You fool of a took. Alright, so Riftbolt suspended. Alright.
Okay. So
finally, she's here.
Now they can't
here
do
comes
anything about this.
Primeval Titan.
Can't do anything about this because I'm just gonna have this. Play it.
Well, the only thing that could be annoying is Skull Crack, because I think you do want to get Radiant Fountain.
Yeah.
But I mean, most decks are playing.
Game's over, but
no, I know. But most decks are playing like 2, and they've been holding. Well, not that much. They didn't have a lot of mana untapped since the beginning.
I'm gonna bounce Fog here because I do want 2 green sources upkeep. I want to lose the game. I
yeah.
Really want to lose. Actually, I'm gonna bounce Slurry away.
Yeah, now I think you gotta get some life back.
Obviously, I'm gonna go for the attack. I don't think they have a way to kill my Titan, and if they do, then
that's fine.
6 damage less on my.
Yeah, that's fine.
First room. Eight.
That was dumb. That was really dumb on their part.
Yeah, because now
you're not gonna grab Radiant Fountain.
Exactly.
Well, maybe they have lethal and they did like anyway.
They only have 1 card.
No, they have a Riftbolt coming.
Oh, true.
And they can draw some McCammon. So my guess is 1, they're dumb, or they have lethal anyway. So
yeah.
Probably the second one.
Nothing I can do about this.
You can
if they have it, they have it. So
you cannot do anything. If they Skull Crack now, that means they probably have it. Or maybe they don't know that Radiant Fountain is an ATB, so I don't know.
I do really matters.
Gonna be at 4. They have 1 card in hand. They're gonna draw another one, and they have some Bacanians. So
if we don't die next turn, we win. If we die next turn, we lose. That's how it is.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Here you go. Tell me.
Or maybe they could decide to kill the Titan.
Yes, that's true. But if they do kill Titan, I can.
Yep.
Play.
They drew Sunbake.
Balance delay.
Turn Blood. 1. Well, they can crack
They can
to
draw
get Bolt, Lava Spike, and Skewer. Nope.
They're slow playing.
I don't think so. Now you gotta pay. So now we're gonna grab Radiant Fountains, since we didn't earlier.
Oh.
So they actually made a big misplay, because, yeah, I know, but let's say you didn't draw this. They actually made a big misplay. They should just wait for the Skull Crack to see, like, okay, I'm going to grab 2 Radiant Fountains or whatever, and then in response Skull Crack. Because now you would have the option to grab Radiant Fountains. So, if you're a Burn player listening to this video, remember that you can answer to the Radiant Fountain trigger. You don't have to Skull Crack before the Titan trigger. The response? Bolt.
That would have been very annoying. Okay, so Bailout.
Explosive.
I don't think number is worth it against.
No.
I don't think either Gus is. Maybe
sometimes
negate.
It's good, but sometimes it's really
I'm
not doing
really
much.
A blue deck. I don't have that many blues. Like I do have blue sources, but I'm not always gonna have.
Yeah, yeah.
Negate. I think negate is worth it. Just
negate can save you the game. Like negate your Skull Crack, and I'm even tempted to bring in Pact of Negation, but
that's actually really, because it does come down to 1 turn usually.
Yeah, usually that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna cut some stuff. This is kind of slow. Prime Scouts, they're really good because they're fast, but they die to everything. But these guys, our opponent didn't kill any of them.
Most burn lists will have 3 Searing Blades. They're gonna side out all of them, bringing Path and Skull Crack. So your Skull Sakura Tribe Scout either will survive or will gain you 3 life.
Yeah, exactly. If she does eat a bolt, it's not that bad for us. So.
And if he's keeping Searing Blades, well, he's a mastermind that outplayed us. But I never keep Searing Blades against Amulet Titan. It's very bad.
Good.
Well, if you have absolutely nothing to bring in, I guess it's fine, but usually bringing Path, Skull Crack, and even sometimes some copies of Smash to Smithereens, because it hits Amulets and Engineer Explosive, and some lists are running Karn.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good hand. Not that fast, but we have decent amount of mana. We have a Bailout, we have a Dryad. I'm gonna ship negate because I don't have blue mana. I just don't want to deal with it and hold it for no reason.
Yeah. ggforgoblinguide.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll get more lands than we thought.
It's over. He played a Goblin guy.
Amulet of Vigor.
That's a pretty good top deck.
That's a pretty good one. I'll take that one every day. Now we can play Dryad next turn. And if we do draw another non-bounce mana.
Yep. It's a pretty aggressive hand. Another one.
Next, we might actually be in trouble to die on the next swing.
Depending what their hand is, you might be dead next turn.
Another Amulet? Hold on a minute.
Well, Hold
on.
Hold the phone.
Hold the phone, everybody. Hold the phone. So now we have Amulet. Whoop.
It costs 3 mana.
Yeah, I forgot. I have to play my land before I cast my creatures. So now I'm getting 4 mana from 1 land drop, which is why Amulet of Vigor is balanced. Bouncing this, playing Dryad, so this nets me plus 1 mana. Unfortunately, I can't cast Titan, but this is not good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That is pretty much... You will not win the game. Because... brings you back to 18 and gives you a blocker, so... Honestly, if I was the burn player on the other side, I would be like, alright, this game is over.
Yeah. So now, they can kill my Dryad, then to make it so I can't play Titan next turn. But if they spend their turn killing my Dryad, kind of like, it's just... They're really on the back foot here.
Yep.
Ash and Amulet.
Sure,
Okay.
that's fine.
I
That's
don't
fine.
care. I don't care about that. So that means they can't. One attack here.
ggforgoblinguide.
Okay. So because of that, we can't play Titan, but I don't. That's not the end of the world. Lands.
Yeah, we're 1 up from playing Titan.
Here. Okay.
Concede? Yeah.
Concede the game. That's scary that this button is so close. I wanted to right click past turn, but this is too dangerous.
Just F6.
Okay, so if they have another smash, they can prevent us from playing Titan.
Yep.
Really
Helix, that's...
As long as they can't get too deep, I don't feel that we're...
I feel bad for the burn player. It's like a 3 creature hand, but your opponent plays Dry turn 2 and Ballot turn 3. Like,
no, it was the same.
Oh yeah,
it was
the same turn 2.
Yeah, and
yeah,
it would have been Titan turn 3 if they.
Yeah, that's gross.
Break my. Don't have it, so I'm just gonna Titan. Give it haste, get Ballot cuts. Tapped out. Present hand. Press F6. This also gives me 2 mana without bouncing. This. Cool thing now that we have a Dryad. We don't need to get a Boros Garrison. Because any mana, any land can make it. I'll get Slayer Stronghold and a Valakut.
Yep.
Forest can make a white. Not even good. I'll count. Pretty sure they're dead.
Yeah, just attack with everything.
The red land's gonna white mana. Okay.
Grab another Valakut.
I do have a vest, so I can Valakut. I'll make one bigger.
Yep. That's
actually just lethal for the
yeah,
Valakut.
from just Valakut.
That's why I play Valakut. Sometimes you do need to math it out, but sometimes.
Yeah. All right, so this was a fun experience playing a Titan deck with my brother. We did make some misplays,
Quite a
but
few. Yeah.
mtgo sometimes is just really annoying for those misclicks, and Titan is also a very hard deck to play in paper, and more especially in mtgo because you have a lot of triggers and stuff like that.
But it's difficult for different reasons on mtgo. It's easier to just get your lands, get your untaps and everything, but sometimes you miss a trigger and done. You can't go back, and then because of it.
Yeah. So if you like the video, consider doing a little thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Has been ggforgoblinguide. See you next time. Bye bye.